How is this debate going down, this kite flying, balloon floating exercise?
Oh, it's going down very poorly, Laura. People are concerned. This wasn't raised at the election, and everyone knows Jim Chalmers couldn't go 3 rounds with Winnie the Pooh, but he's not coming for your honey, he's coming for your money. And I think that's a real problem. And this is people who have worked hard, they've put it into their retirement fund, no one's acted unlawfully, and now Labor's saying because they can't raise enough taxation for their agenda, they want to take that capital out of your retirement savings.
What this has done is also put the focus on superannuation for politicians, and it is very generous. Is there a level of hypocrisy here from the Albanese government?
Oh, look, I think people will judge that for themselves, Laura. But, you know, I didn't sign up for the money, mate. If it was about money, I would have stayed in business. It certainly wouldn't have had the scrutiny that you get in this gig. But for me, it's about our community and as an MP, what you can deliver for them. And they need the help, to be frank.
Turnbull changed it at the high end to make it more fair. That's what Labor is looking to do. Is there some tinkering that can be done to make it fairer, particularly at that higher end, above $3 million?
Well, if it wasn't for the reduction in taxation, no one would make contributions to super above what's in the threshold. They just wouldn't do that. They do it because of the taxation relief. And to be honest, mate, good on them. I mean, it's their hard-earned money. If they decide they want to put it away for retirement, good luck to them. But
do you reckon many of your constituents have a super balance over $3 million?
No, not at all. But I know that they'd like to be able to use it to buy their own house.
Yes, but you reckon out in your electorate, even though they wouldn't have that balance, they'd be happy for other people to get those concessions that are available now?
Well, I think what they'd be happy about is the ability for them to use their super to buy their house rather than a house for somebody else. I mean, why are Labor proposing that you could build social housing with superannuation funds?
Yeah,
but not your own.
What I'm talking about is a little bit different, though. Generous tax concessions for people with $3 million in super. Could that be made a little less generous?
Oh, I get the point you're trying to make, Laura, but as I've said, no one's acted illegally. They've worked within the framework that was set, and super's about confidence. Why would you lock up money for literally decades if every time you have a change of government or the Labor government's short on cash, they can come and raid what is your retirement nest egg and then potentially put caps on what it can be used for and how much you can take out? These are some of the challenges. And you know, once again, Mr Chalmers is potentially going to commit any number of Australians to paying rent forever because they can't use their super fund to get into a house. I think that's wrong. I think there's an opportunity there that is sensible, but they're just not going to run with it.
Just one final question. It's happening kind of in your neck of the woods, North Queensland, a liquor ban. This is something that we've been covering in Alice Springs almost every day. Would you like to see that alcohol ban in parts of North Queensland?
Oh, I'd like to see the cashless debit card rolled out across the country. And we know that this is something that was put in place in the Northern Territory, but it puts the onus on the individual that's behind the counter. They're the ones that do the licence check and check to see if you're on the register and if you're allowed to buy alcohol. Whereas the CDC, it's just a debit card. You just can't buy grog with it. You can't use it for gambling products. You're limited on cash. So I think it's a much better solution. It's much broader. It works a lot better, and it's so strongly supported, Laura. But Townsville in particular, you know, good on Jenny Hill, and she won't mind me saying this. I mean, she's Labor to a core, but it is ground zero for youth crime in Queensland, and that is the result of the Queensland Labor government's policies.
Okay, Keith Pitt, we'll have to leave it there. Thanks so much for that.
Great to be with you.